Hey guys, it's me, Gluten-Free Brownie, and welcome back to Minecraft. So this is like my third or fourth, this is the fourth attempt of me making this video. It's been a little bit tricky because the sound kept getting messed up, so I'm doing something a little different. So I made a recording, and I'm basically just doing a voiceover commentary over my own recording. And the sound kept getting messed up, and I think it's just because of this hub in particular. So, yeah, but I am really proud of how it turned out. Hopefully we don't run into any more problems. Let's get started. Um, so this is me just like getting ready to show off the houses. We have two doggos. So basically I made an Aphmau hub in Minecraft, like my own personal hub. And so I'm going into Aphmau's house to show you what the kitchen looks like. And this is where... Okay, the sound is fine for now. Hopefully the rain is a nice ambience. So that's her living room. I was just showing it off. This is just like a nice area where she can craft and store her diamonds. Yeah. Oh, I got interrupted during this part, so let's see. Okay. Thank goodness I muted my mic during this. But yeah, this is her bedroom. She has more diamonds stored. She has her own closet. And I try to make a note of saying, like, I don't have any of my own mods, so I like to get creative when it comes to making furniture in Minecraft. Okay, now we're heading to Aaron's house. This is where the sound started to get messed up, and I have no idea why, so I'm sorry if it sounds like hell, but there you go. So this is his living room, and you may have noticed that I tend to put bookshelves under the staircases. I think it's a really great way to use up that negative space. Over here we have a red flower and a purple flower for him and Aphmau. So this is his room. I'm looking out the window to see if I can sleep for the night. I'm also showing off his room. Hopefully it sounds less like a nightmare. Over here we have, oh gosh. I called this the Aphmau Shrine, and it was a joke made for a video that I had seen previously where Aphmau had an Aaron shrine in her house. So I was like, okay, I'm making an Aphmau shrine for his house as a joke. So over here I'm taking you to Nois House / farm. So he has a doggo sitting outside as well. Noi really loves animals, so his has a lot of like animal themes, like you may have noticed, like the eggs on the walls. So I'm showing you the kitchen. He also has a bookshelf under his stairs. This is where he sleeps. Very nice tall ceilings. It's gonna sound like a nightmare again, so please bear with me. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about the sound. And a lot of weird things were happening too while I was recording this part. Like animals trying to escape. Oh gosh, get out of there, please. Ugh. Okay, now over here is... I decided that Noi and Pierce share a wheat farm because they both have sheep. And something I noticed with Pierce's house is his sheep are usually under the house. And I don't know how he puts up with it. And I was mentioning Pierce is one of my favorite characters because he's the color blue, but I also think his character is really funny. Oh, it sounds awful. I am so sorry for the sound. Again, I think it's just this particular hub. And maybe it's because of all the animals. Maybe it's because of how much I built. I don't know. Just one last glimpse of Pierce's house before we move on. Hopefully it starts to sound a little bit better now. A little less hellish. Now we're entering Ian's castle, and I notice he's a little bit conceited, so he has a giant rug with the letter E on it, of course. You may have noticed, like, gold ingots on the walls. Oh yeah, this time I decided to show you his basement first. So, in his basement, aka his secret base, it's not that secret, but whatever, it's filled with gold. Golden items, you name it. Just, I know he's obsessed with gold. So he's got he's got gold everywhere. A small kitchen, this little area. I don't know why I'm checking all the empty chests, but I am. This is where he sleeps, and you may have noticed the golden hoe on the wall. Oh, there's another one. And up here is basically like a watchtower. He can watch out for Aphmau if she's trying to play pranks on him. I almost fell off the edge. That would have been hilarious, but I'm glad I did not fall. But good thing I'm in creative mode. Okay, this is me leaving the house, I think. Yep. Well, it's not really a house. It's a... Oh yeah, I did something else. So I went around the perimeter to kind of show you that he has his own livestock as well, with the blue sheep and the cows, and he's got pigs and chickens. And he's also got a garden going in case he needs food. So yeah, and of course his had to be like on the other side of the river to show like he's like, this is where I live, but he also lives next to Pierce because they're buddies. And I was showing off the castle because I like building castles and villages and hubs. And I was really proud of how Ian's castle turned out. It's also because I noticed he likes to make castles and towers. I noticed they also tend to have like a community mine, so I made sure to make that mine and make it look fancy. And I like how that turned out. They also seem to like put a nether portal in their hubs. Oh, never mind. We're going to get back to that. I'm showing you that Aphmau and Aaron also share a garden, and they also share livestock. Okay. Okay, now I'm showing you the nether portal. So they tend to have like a community nether portal in their hub as well. And they always like deck it out and make it look nice. So I looked up designs for the nether portal. So this is Kawaii-chan's house, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm so sorry the cats sound like that. But yeah, she's got her own kitchen with cakes in it because she likes to make cakes. Here's me stealing a slice of cake from Kawaii-chan. But I was really happy that they have cherry wood now, so you can like go overboard with the pink. And I still put a little bit of birch because I do like how birch looks with the pink as well. So I'm showing you where she sleeps. I'm sorry that the cats don't sound as cute as they normally do. But I was also like showing off like how much I like the cherry trees. I like I don't know, I like that the petals fall from the trees. Oh, and Kawaii-chan has her own garden, which is nice. The sniffer just hangs out here. That's me petting the sniffer, I guess. I think it's called a sniffer. They seem really cool, and then they get these picture pods for you. Okay, so this is Zane's house. I noticed he seems to have a very modern style, so I stuck with a very modern like style for his house. And when I said I wanted to make more YouTuber houses, I got a huge request for Zane. And so I finally, here I am showing off his house. He's got a couple of brewing stands. He's got an enchantment table. He's got a few bookshelves. And I really like how his house turned out too. It's something that his style of house, his aesthetic is something I'm not used to making. So I had a lot of fun. I was really happy with how the window turned out, like that front window. So it's not a style I'm used to, so it was really fun to do. And of course, Zane also has horses. So yeah, like how that turned out. And I think I'm showing you guys that he shares a garden with Kim. So with Kim, I think they have a mod for her color because hers is a very like specific green. It's almost like a teal, but it's not the cyan color. It's more of like what the couch looks like if you notice the couch there. But as you can see, she has a lot of bookshelves, a lot of books. I'm very happy with how those turned out. This is where she sleeps. She's got her own enchanting table, and yeah, very. I do like Kim. I like that she likes books. So yeah, I'm showing off more of her house, and we're running over to Mac and Cheese Please's house. I think they just call her Mac. She grows all those vegetables. And this is her house. And then I realized I didn't decorate her house the way like everyone else's. So I think, yeah. So I'm just showing you like the living space. I go upstairs. There we go. And this is when I decided, oh hey, I need to make her house look more like her. So I grabbed some. Yeah, there it is. I grabbed a carrot. So she seems to really like carrots, which is funny because Aphmau's character doesn't like vegetables. So yeah, I just decided, I'll just put a couple of like of the I call them picture frames, but I guess it's an item frame. But I like them because you can basically like customize your own like pictures for people's houses. And of course, I gave her the carrot. So I like how her house turned out. It's really cute. It's got all the yellow flowers. And this, I called this the community garden, but you may notice there's an extra house unaccounted for. So I decided, like, okay, what would I do if I had a character in an Aphmau hub? So I would have a bunch of animals. Also a doggo, because it's a doggo. That's me petting the doggo. I'd have a community garden, so like people had something they needed. I'd be like, oh, I have that. I have a bunch of frogs too. I think they're Minecraft animals. I love them a lot. So obviously I had to add my old cat Topaz, and it had to be a gray tabby. And I have an extra cat because why not? Um, and there's like a color palette that I really like, I guess. My color would be cyan because Pierce took light blue. So I have to settle with teal or cyan or whatever color you want to call this. So yeah, I have my own books in here. This is where I sleep. And my theme was very much like cottagecore themed. Um, I get to this point where I'm like, okay, it's dark enough for me to go to sleep, and then the game doesn't let you sleep. So yeah, I'm showing you more of this area. I have an enchanting table and an anvil, just in case, like, again, I would like to be the character that has, like, whatever you need, I've got it, and then have, like, this whole, like, Mary Poppins storage of stuff, and people are like, where'd you get this? And I don't know. I think that'd be a fun bit. So yeah, and as you notice, I used moss as my um, welcome mat. So yeah, again, my my theme is cottagecore, hence all the flowers and mushrooms and all that stuff. Oh yeah, and then I remembered I was in creative mode. Um, and then just me going around showing off the whole hub again. So originally, how much of this do I have left? Not very much. Okay, that's fine. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next video, see ya!